Okay, everyone. Hi. Welcome to the official photo card collection update of 2023. Yes, it is the holiday season.
What is he talking about?
We're approaching the end of 2023.
Bruh.
And 2024 is just right around the corner.
You
So
did not just say
It's literally
that.
2024 right now.
what?
You do realize it's like April.
Is it not December 2023 right now?
Oh my god, this idiot.
I'm actually embarrassed for you.
Oh. It's what now? April? Well, let's just pretend that it's the end of 2023, okay? Because that's what this photo card collection update is for. The end of 2023. So yes, I know this is supposed to be a biannual thing in the middle of 2020, whatever, and the end of the year. But shit happens, you know? I think this is probably the latest I've ever delayed a photo card collection update, and I'm gonna be completely transparent. Yes, it's because I have been busy with stuff, but also like just the amount of things that I have and the amount of time and effort that these videos require, it's a bit exhausting to even just think about. So that's why I kind of been putting it off. But you know what? I did the maintenance, and this is a video that's been like killing me these past couple of weeks. So now it's time to attack it. We have to do it. It's like mid-April at this point. What am I even doing? You know, we need to pick up the slack here. So here we are. Of course, this isn't going to be filmed all at once. I actually am going to film this in multiple parts. But anyways, here we have my official photo card collection update. Now, I did kind of like reorganize my photo card, did some binder maintenance. That was my previous video, or my previous like 3 videos. So if you want to see that first, just to see what the process is like before the final results, you can go and watch that first. I recommend that. And then now we are going to flip through all of my binders that I consider a part of my collection. So as you can see, we have 3 different like formats of binders that I have. So we have my typical big binders, 9 pocket pages, whatever. We have the A5 binders, and then we have collect books. If you know me, I am just kind of a messy, chaotic collector, and I just like to do things very weird and messy because that's what my life encapsulates. But you know, after this video, I'm going to do a little more maintenance and really just change things up a bit. I feel like I'm like this all the time. I'm always like changing things up, like whenever I need to do so. But this is my collection of 2023, okay? So this is what it's like now. And yeah, we have a lot to cover. I didn't even do a final like head count of all of my binders. Just know that it's over 50, including big binders, A5 binders, and collect books. Like there's a lot of collect books, so the number really adds up. I am gonna do something a little different this year though. I'm actually going to, instead of like separating it by like formats, so like all of my this binder, all of my these binders, all of this, I'm gonna group them together by like the groups so that, you know, when I put like chapters or whatever in the video, all of my photo cards for that specific artist are like together, you know, instead of just spread out like that. Also, I do have a card or a link in the description to all of my supplies. It should have like pretty much all the supplies that I use. Link down below. Some are affiliate if you want to help support me, or if you want to just, you know, like know where my binder supplies are from. Should be all of them linked down below. 8rattysupplies.card.co, so check that out if you're wondering where I got something before you ask me where's this from. Should be there. If it's not, I'll try to put it in. But yeah, okay, I think that covers all the bases, besides the fact that this is going to be definitely a long ass video. Like, what should I predict this video to be? 2 hours long maybe? But yeah, maybe I should just stop talking and get into it. So first, we are going to start off with one of my alt groups, oh my god, NCT. I can't even say 3 letters. NCT is probably the group I have the most binders of. Yeah, I have like a giant stack, and it's because I collect a lot for NCT. You know, they have multiple units. Mark is my Ultavolt bias, and I collect the OT7 Dream, and I just love all the members. So yeah, that's why I have a lot. But anyways, we should start with the collection of collections, for me at least, which is my Mark photo card collection. As I just stated, Mark is my Ulta Volta 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 Volt. If you guys know, you know. And so I try to collect like as many cards as I can for him. Although that might change a little because there's just so many cards that I'm so behind on, and just in general, especially as a man who's in like multiple groups with very frequent comebacks, it's very hard to keep up with. So we are going to start with this binder. This is one of 4 binders for Mark. Jeez. Also, I made all of these covers. If you're wondering, there's some videos on my channel where I make them, so you can check that out. Here is the first binder, which is going to have all of my normal album photo cards. Now, this is not really updated, by the way, so if it doesn't have the latest comeback, it's because I haven't really been working on my collection, so excuse that. I think this is updated up to like ISTJ, or maybe Be There For Me. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not even sure how much I should like talk while I flip through these. I know some of these are gonna be like, we've seen this before because these are older cards, so not much has changed, but it's also a good reminder of, for me, you know, like I don't flip through my binders frequently. So this is just like reminding me. Oh, yeah, I haven't even finished fact check. Whoa, I'm behind. But anyway, speaking of fact check, I just saw this on my desk. I recently got this in the mail. It's a signed Mark photo card from fact check. So yeah, very stoked. I'm not gonna add that to my binder actually. I'm gonna have that like framed and whatever. But just wanted to, you know, flex that a little bit because I just got it. And yeah, see, Be There For Me isn't even in here. So whoops. But anyways, now we move on to, oh, so that was 127. This is NCT Dream cards now. Yeah, ICJ isn't really technically complete. And then of course Dreamscape happened, but I didn't update that. So yeah, and then now we have the yearly things. I think, aren't these all of his Golden Age cards? I'm pretty sure it is. So maybe I finished him for Golden Age. Yay. And then Super M. And then his Japanese releases. It's actually not that many, which I'm surprised about. And then this is like SMCU, which they only did 2 of so far. Thank goodness. And then these are like fan-made child photo cards that I got as like a freebie, I'm pretty sure, or a gift. Yeah, I just put these here because they're really cute. I know he has like golden hour and stuff, but I haven't been... Maybe I should make my own golden hour cards for that. I don't know. But anyways, all right, now we get into the plethora of his non-album cards. This is where the chaos really begins. So this is like glitch mode themed, and I had to split it up into 2 binders now. So this is part 1 technically. I cut it off at a certain era. But yeah, first we start off with all of the holos. I love collecting these holos, so I gave them their own page, and I just keep collecting them because they keep releasing them. Yeah, again, ICJ is like all that's updated. Is this even all the ICJ ones? Yeah, they've obviously released quite a lot more. I have been purchasing them. I just haven't. Oh my god, there's literally a K-Addy package sitting in my room. It's been there since like January. I haven't opened it yet, you guys. That's gonna be my next video after this. Like, I have to open that. It's so delayed. I can't believe it. Like, what the hell's actually wrong with me? But yes, here is my Mark non-album collection. It's kind of in like era order, like ish, plus like me putting it in somewhat of a correspondent group, if you will. I have an entire video where I dedicated just organizing these Mark photo cards because like they were so messy before because I followed a template, and then I don't even collect all the photo cards off a template, so I just organized it my own way. So this is what that looks like. I'm not even sure if I showed this in a collection update yet, so that's why I'm going like a little slower. I forgot when that Mark organization video was. Yeah, just looking back at this time where I was more dedicated to my collection. You know, I am dealing with real world problems that require money because life is just so expensive, unfortunately. Like, why does everything have to be so expensive? Damn. I can't even enjoy my little cute hobbies anymore. Womp womp. But whatever. It's just K-pop photo cards. But I like them still. Like, you guys see the theme. I try to make it a little more cohesive, if you will, with like the merch drops and stuff. And then D-Icon, I really hope they stop releasing D-Icons. They still release D-Icon things, but they haven't done anything for NCT, thank goodness. So yeah. And then this is like the cutoff, basically. And then these are like my collab cards. I try to collect as many of these as I could as well. So like any NCT collab. Oh my god, I don't even want to look at this Everland situation. And then this is when they collab with Nature Republic. Oh yeah, you can ignore some of these labels. Like, I had that system before and then not really. Okay, this is technically my last Mark photo card binder because my last binder is a Big Inclusions binder. But this is just part 2 of my Mark non-album binder photo cards. By the way, all of these binder indexes are from SM Town or just SM. This is like merch. I don't think they released them anymore. I haven't been seeing them in these recent merch drops, so I guess they stopped them, which is kind of sad. Like, I really liked adding it to my Mark collection. Okay, this is 2 baddies. Oh, that was 2 baddies, but as you can see, there were like multiple pages of that. Oh my god, what a time. And then it's just that they always have, like, on top of all of their like fan sign or merch or POBs and stuff, they just always release just random ass merch, like Pink Christmas. What even is that? I mean, granted that was a bad example because that was for all SM artists, but you know, sometimes they just be dropping random shit for what? Oh, and then this is my SMCU merch collection. And then we get into Ayo. Oh, this is like a special card that I bought because I really wanted it. This one is official. The one you saw before, which was, where was it? Like Resonance, I think. The yearbook card, that was a dupe. It's not even the same picture, I think, so I think it's obvious. Just wanted to clarify that in case someone's like, that's not real. I know. I'm not gonna spend like $200 on a card. That's what I'm proud of. I've never spent 3 digits on a singular card, believe it or not. I have my limitations, and I just think, not to shame anyone who's done it, but like for me personally, like even for clothes, it's kind of hard dropping 3 digits on a singular clothing item, let alone a photo card. So I'm not like, I haven't gone that deep in the photo card collecting thing, but this is where it starts to get a little messy because I haven't set up like future things at all. So it's just a bunch of blanks and whatnot. One day I plan on it. I need to do a setting up my binder video. And then there's that. Okay, but that was all of my Mark cards. I know it's a little outdated, but I'm working on it. Last Mark binder, again, this is a Big Inclusion binder, and he's the only person I technically collect and like care about Big Inclusions for. I don't care about Big Inclusions in general because it's just like, I like photo cards more, and also it'll be another thing to worry about. They're also like unpredictable and like sizing and stuff, so that's why it's like, But for Mark's sake, I don't collect like everything still, you know, like every merch drop or whatever. I just try to collect like album things and then like some merch drops, like postcard books or whatever. So this is also kind of outdated because I haven't been updating this. Like, I have some Big Inclusions here and there, but I haven't been putting it in here. I don't even remember the last time I put stuff in this binder. There honestly could be no difference between this and the last photo card collection update, but I'm still going to show it regardless. So keep in mind, there's not like every single album inclusion in here or merch inclusion or whatever. I like started at a certain point and then I just like did the best that I could because like trading them is such a pain. Like, they're Big Inclusions, you know, so trading it's such a pain, and then like having to buy them is also such a hassle because, you know, they are like rather inexpensive, but like if I were to buy them from Mercari Japan, for example, it would be like $3 for the postcard plus like, you know, the fees and the like shipping. It's like, is it really worth it for one postcard? Granted, that argument could be applied to like photo cards too, but I care more about photo cards, so yeah. You saw all those standees there. They don't do those standees anymore, sadly. I really liked collecting them actually. I like the consistency. Okay, I'm gonna go through this a little faster. Like, I have a lot to show, you know, so let's chop chop. But yeah, anytime if there's like a postcard book for a merch drop or something, I try to buy that and I just add it in here. Or it's just like things that come with a postcard, you know, like the holo sets come with a postcard, so I just add it in here. Just random day conclusions. These are from Season's Greetings. Yeah, this is from last year's Season's Greetings, so I haven't even put in this year's. Like AR ticket postcards, because they used to do these. Do they even do like Beyond anymore? I guess there's no need to, because like it's not like peak quarantine, but yeah, I remember when Beyond live tickets were such a huge thing. Oh, and there's just 2 empty pages. So those are all like the 2-page inclusions, and now I'm gonna go into like different sizes. So this is like 4 pockets. That's where I put all the tickets. And then these are just like random things now. And these postcards are huge, so I put them in 1 pocket pages. Okay, yes, that's a mask, but I preserved 1 unused for aesthetic purposes. Don't judge me. They were expensive. See, like, why is this in here? I don't know, but this came with the doll that I bought, I think. Okay, now for the other NCT things, we have my OT7 NCT Dream binder, because NCT Dream is one of my old groups, so that's why I decided to collect OT7 for them. These are going to be all of their album photo cards, although I did split it into another binder recently because this binder is getting really full. So this stops up until ISTJ, and then Dreamscape forward is when I'm going to start the next binder in. So again, I don't know how updated this is since my last update video. Pretty sure these older ones were complete. They were like complete at one point. Oh, maybe the Kinos are new here. Like, I decided to collect their Kino photo cards as well. I'm still technically missing 1 older Kino photo card from Hello Future, which you'll see in a second. This one, this Shizung one. I think it's like, is it like a bracelet one? I'm not sure what it looks like, but still missing that. And then, yeah, I haven't worked on ISTJ really at all. That's my next goal. I will do a photo card haul soon because I'm planning on buying some more cards. And this will definitely be a top priority. And these are just like random, like full OT7 sets that I happen to get my hands on. And then I also decided to stick all of the QR photo cards in here. And I don't even know if I'm gonna pursue this, like collecting these smaller things. And then these are like group or like unit cards for ICJ. And that's where it ends. And then this is a recent addition that I did in my binder maintenance video. This is gonna be like part 2 of my NCT cards. So I'm gonna set up for Dreamscape here, and then these are like their yearly projects that I decide to collect, because obviously I'm not going to collect Empathy and Resonance because that's way too difficult. So I started at Universe since it was moderate, and I'm pursuing Golden Age still. There's that. And then this is from their Japanese release. I'm not collecting OT7 for all their Japanese cards. These are just sets that I happen to get. And then they're mainly from group orders, I think, so that's why like some of them are missing. But I don't even know if I want to collect it anymore. I've just lost some motivation. Okay, and then this is my OT7 Dream non-album cards. So again, I don't collect like OT7 like that, you know, for everything, but these are just sets that I happen to get that are OT7. And then also I have like miscellaneous like cards that you'll see in a second. So yeah, like I got these one way or another. Like for example, I bought this set because I really thought it was cute. So I bought like, if you bought like the OT7 jewel cases from Mumo or something, you got this set. So I got that. And then we have like Season's Greetings things that comes in a set. I still haven't put the this year Season's Greetings cards because I haven't done a storing photo card actually in like 3 months. Ouch. So yeah. And this is where I put the D icon. This is the way I organized it. Full pages all around. And then again, this is just like miscellaneous cards of each member that I just so happen to get, like pulls or something. And it's in age order, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, they have like their own pages. For example, like Geno was my dream bias when Mark wasn't temporarily in Dream, so I collected like the cards for him for that, like Resonance and stuff. And then if I just so happen to like pull cards of these members, then I just keep them because I love OT7 Dream, so I want to keep them. They're so cute. Or like cards that have been gifted to me and stuff. Some of these cards were gifted by very kind people. I just have a really bad habit of like continuing to buy trading pack cards, for example, from the merch, because I don't know. Even though I tend to buy Mark's cards like later, I still like opening them. It's fun. Oh, and then I bought this like just random Geno stuff. He's like my second bias in Dream, so that's why I have like some things. Those were all of my big binders, and now we're gonna move on to 3 A5 binders that I have. So this one houses Doyoung because Doyoung is like my, again, like should I even say bias? I guess technically, but like, you know, everyone's my bias. So yeah, but anyways, these are just some Doyoung cards that I collected. I don't collect like everything for him. I just have some cards here and there. I do also have like really good Doyoung luck, so I tend to pull them a lot. And from like group orders and stuff, so I just put them all in here. Oh, and also for Do Jae-jung, I really liked the Units debut, so I bought a lot of his non-album cards. They were also like not that expensive, so I kind of indulged in that. And then I also collected OT 3 for the album cards, as you'll see right now. And he just so happened to be paired with my favorite Sanrio character, Kuromi. This was a good era. I don't have all of the cards, but yeah. And these are just group cards. Honestly though, I am planning on moving like these things, for example, into a big binder because I've grown out of this Pokemon binder. Like, this phase is over. It's like more convenient to have like one format of binders also. So yeah, but for now, this is what my collection looks like in 2023. So this is like my 127 group sets. I like to put them together. So these are like my album sets for when I bought OT9 digipacks or like member version things. This is from like the QR. And you'll see like Doyoung is in some of these and Doyoung isn't, is because I put his selfie cards in his own section in that previous binder because they're selfie cards. So yeah. And then we get into like random things. Like this is from like the membership kit or like season's greetings. Yeah, I think I would want to move these to like a bigger binder now. Oh, these are like just random NCT cards as well. This Polaroid set. Okay, this is the second Pokemon binder that I have. These are just D-Icon cards. Like, this is when they released all those D-Icon cards. They had so many that I decided to store, so I just gave them their own binder. But again, they will go into a big binder altogether. Because I'm crazy. I know this literally came with its own, like, mini binder, but being serious, that shit was ugly, so I didn't want to use it. Like this is any better, but yeah. All right, now we have my collect books for NCT. I think the only member that would stay in a collect book is 10 because I don't collect a lot of wavy cards. He's my wavy bias, but I also put other wavy cards in here. So just a quick little flip through. But yeah, again, it's not like a serious collection, so that's why it goes in a collect book. These are just cards that I happen to get for 10. And then in the back here, I put my other wavy member cards that I pull. And then I do have 3 other of these collect books, but again, I want to put them in that big binder that I'm eventually going to do. Like, this is just like 127 cards that I get and don't fit in the set binders, you know? But it's like, I don't want to keep all these binders or these photo cards separate. So yeah, now I'm gonna put them all together. That's also Taeyoung's solo debut cards. And then this is from when I collected Chaehyun for a little bit. And then these are the cards I decided to keep. This also might be the same from my previous collection video, but that was like ages ago. Okay, last one for NCT. This is my Haechan 127 photo card collection. Although I feel like I should just put this in that dream binder where I have like all those Haechan cards. Because it is Haechan, so I think I might do that. All right, wow, that was everything for just NCT. And now we have so much more. All right, now we're gonna go through my 17 collection because 17 is another one of my alt groups, and I do collect a lot for 17 as well because they have 13 members. And for someone like me who just likes everything, yeah, I'm bound to have a lot of photo cards from them. So yes, we have my Vernon binder, one of 2 Vernon binders because he is another one of my alt biases. So I do try and collect a lot of cards for him. Not as much as like Mark, not like everything, because 17 is also another group that releases a lot of things, but I just collect things here and there. Definitely all of his album cards though. So yeah, anyways, we will go through. This is just my album photo card binder, by the way. So most of it is pretty standard through all of my other photo card collection videos because, you know, these eras are quite old and nothing has really changed. So these might look familiar to some of you if you guys watched my collection videos throughout the years. I didn't really change anything since then. I'm not even sure where it leaves off since my last video. I think it's after Sector 17. So yes, here is FML, all complete. And then once again, not much progress on 17th Heaven. These are pretty much just my pulls. And then I do like to put all of the carrot cards in here because they're so cute and they're photo cards, so why not? And then we have my Japanese album collection. Again, kind of outdated as well. I think the last thing I worked on was Dream, as you can see. I think they've only had one Japanese release after Dream, which was Always You, right? So Always Yours, not You. But yeah, this is the only card I'm missing in terms of their older Japanese cards. Like this card I can't find for the life of me, so if anyone out there sees it, let me know. I mean, it is the carrot version, so it is like technically limited edition, which is why it's so hard, but oh well. And then we have some like other, you know, non-album cards in here as well, because if I collect any, I just put them in here like POBs or some such. Yeah. All right, now for my Vernon non-album photo cards. They're in this binder. Just made that cute little FML collage. Sorry, this glare is like so bad in the top right corner. I'm trying to center it, but my light is just so annoying. So yeah, 4 Vernon non-album cards. I used to collect like as much as I could, and then again, it got way too out of hand, so I just collect whatever I feel like nowadays. You can see like Ataka, I have a lot of cards because I just tried to collect a lot. Same with like Face the Sun. They just have too many. So, oop, there's no white sleeve in there. Oops. So yeah, this is as far as I've gotten to with non-album cards. I haven't gotten any for 17th Heaven yet. I might try and get some, just depending. But yeah, they are having another comeback. So I mean, I don't even know at this point, but yeah. Okay, these are for Season's Greetings and like membership kits. These are photo book cards, so we have like his 17 tapes cards and like In the Soup, like Going 17 mag, some more photo books that they released. And then these are like concert related things. And then we have D-Icon stuff because they also had D-Icon things. And then, oh, this is just his birthday box. I'm so sad because this is the only birthday box I own. I missed out on the first one they ever released, and I didn't even realize that they released a 3rd version, and it sold out, of course. Like, oh my god. So I don't think I'm gonna get the first birthday box that they released. Maybe I'm gonna try to get the latest one, but we'll see. I just have the second one. And then this is where we get into like more random things. So we saw like Little Wishes, and then we get into trading card sets from like concerts and fan meetings and stuff. I was on like a quest to get as many as I could. So you can see there's a lot. I still haven't completed everything because again, there's like a ton. They're not like the most expensive cards in the world or like the rarest cards. It's just, again, there's like so many, so it's kind of hard to try and go back and get a lot of them, but I try my best. So yeah, some of these are like randomly hollow sleeved. And then some of these cards are like this big. They're like page size, so I can't even hollow sleeve them. I do try and hollow sleeve like my special cards, but obviously sometimes they don't fit since the card is so big. This one had a lot. Follow to Japan. That one had a ton. These are like winter fan meetings, or like 17's home. And then we have his full Black Eye mixtape trading cards. And these are the stickers. Yeah, so that is my full Vernon collection. All right, and then now we get into the two other members I collect for 17, which is Togyum and Wonu. So yeah, I gave them each their own binders now since they were in one binder at one point and then it just got way too much. I recently moved that in my maintenance video. So here it is. Again, I only collect them for album cards, and then if I have like other miscellaneous cards, like non-album cards and whatever, then I put them in the back. I don't know. I like to separate, whenever I get like sets of cards, like full group sets, I like to separate my biases and then put the rest in a different binder. I don't know why, but I like just having all of my bias cards together. I'm not sure how much progress was made for Togyum since my last video. Pretty sure these earlier ones were finished. Or maybe Face the Sun wasn't finished at a point. I know I struggled quite a bit, especially with like the Kino cards, which I ended up getting, and this Weaver's card was also a journey. I had to buy like 10 extra copies. And then apparently I need this FML card still. I'm surprised I don't have it. And then again, 17th Heaven. I really should finish this before 17 is Right Here comes out, because 17 is Right Here. The albums are expensive because they're like, you know, like the best albums, so they're like huge. I think they're like in a big box, and there's a lot. It comes with a set of cards and then 1 or 2 out of 24 random, so it's like 2 per member. Oh god, I wonder how the photo card prices are going to be for that. Sorry, I stopped here because I wanted to show off this card. This is like one of my favorite Togyum cards ever from In the Soup. So like that's an example. Like if I really like a specific card also, I would just get it because I can't resist. And then his D-Icon cards. Oh, and I also put my Pusuk Soon collection here because Togyum is in Pusuk Soon. So yeah, I collected all of their album cards since I really liked this I guess Comeback. This is their first physical release, and it's so satisfying too because it's like all in 3 sets. But yes, that is my Togyum collection. And then we have my Wonu collection. Ignore this. This is like a heinous side collage that I made. If you saw that video, you saw that I struggled with like making these collages because 17th Heaven was just, it's a small album, so there's not that many pictures, especially since there's 13 members. So I did the best that I could. Maybe when they release their new album, I'll make a new collage. All right, so now we get into Wonu. I think maybe my last collection video, I didn't have this Boys B card, I think, because it was pretty hard to find, and I just ended up finding it. So, yay. I'm pretty sure all of these older eras were complete once again. Face the Sun also completes. This is like motivating me to complete my collections now. I need to get some photo cards. Yeah, I think like in Togyum's binder, for example, I didn't have this sticker. I just happened to pull it, so that's why I put it in here, and also it's photo card size. But I wasn't gonna like go out of my way to like get it, you know. And then for this, oh, I'm missing this one Carrot card, and I recently got his Target card for FML miraculously, so that should be complete soon. His Carrot card, like Carrot cards in general, are just not that hard to find, so I'll get that eventually. And we have 17th Heaven. I pulled a lot of Wano actually. And then we have his extra cards. Yeah, that's technically all of my big binders for 17, which leads us to our A5 binders. Now, once again, I want to try and like consolidate everything. I have 4 different A5 binders and 3 collect books, so I may want to get another big binder just to put all of my remaining 17 cards in. Or maybe like 2 binders, I don't know. We have Mingyu because I used to collect 6 members at one point. I collected the 3 members that I showed, and then I used to collect Chang'an, Minghao, and Mingyu. So when I dropped their collections, I sold a lot of them and then I kept some of my favorites. So yeah, these are the ones I decided to keep. And also from time to time, I keep like some pulls that I get if I really like it, because once again, I cannot be stopped and I want to try and get as many cards as I can possibly handle. So you might see some like newer cards here, but it's not that big of a collection. I really try to limit myself because, yeah. And then Minghao is in this binder because I got this binder randomly from AliExpress and I thought I wanted to try it out. It's pretty cool, honestly, but it's definitely more for like aesthetic purposes over, you know, functionality. In my opinion, it's still a nice binder, but yeah. But this is where I put my remaining, like this is iconic. Hello, this is my brand, so I have to keep that. Yeah, I think I stopped collecting them around Face the Sun, which is why I have like a lot of their cards still. Or maybe, no, yeah, it was Face the Sun. And then I kept some Sector 17. Here's like some FML. And, oh, 17th Heaven. Okay, and then for these Pokemon binders, this is where I keep my like extra cards and like my sets that I get, the remaining members. So you can see, for example, we start off with Going Magazine. These are the remaining members. And then I also put back Mingyu, Minghao. Yeah, Mingyu and Minghao back in here because, I don't know, just to make it more even. Oh, and Hoshi, I collect some Hoshi cards too, but I kept some of their cards in here. I think because it like makes the set more satisfying that way, in a sense. Yeah, those were my set cards. And then I think my other Pokemon binder, so many different binders, I know, has just my extra cards that I maybe were gifted or I just pulled and I really liked, and like more sets. Maybe I should put this in that other binder, although they might just all go in one binder at one point. But I collected OT13 for Semicolon because it was pretty easy. And then we have some extra Face the Sun. We have Teddy Sunquan. Oh, and I also put when I bought like extra copies for the Carrot version, put the rest of the concept cards in here. Oh yeah, I guess not all of these are like sets. Oh, maybe this is like album related cards. Yeah. Now I remember. Oh wait, but there's like merch cards and oh. Well, oh, and then I put the rest of the D-Icon cards in here. You know, maybe I just split the binder. I don't really remember anymore. But they're all here. I think because I was planning on putting them in a bigger binder, I just slapped some. I just took a chunk and I put it in that other binder. How organized of me, I know. I know. And we also have like unit cards. I decided to just put them all here instead of putting them in like their respective like binders and stuff for my biases. Because technically Wonu and Vernon are both in the hip hop unit, so I don't want like one collection to have it and one collection to not. Yes. Okay, and then for my 3 collect books, I have 2 Hoshi and 1 Chong'an collect books, because again, a few of his cards. Oh, I can see some of the pages like getting wrinkly. It mainly just affects the sleeves though, I think, not the actual card, I hope. I have seen some stories of people's collect books ruining the photo card, so hope that doesn't happen to me, and so far it hasn't, so yay for that. But I will have to replace the sleeves if I do end up moving them, because they're going to be all wrinkly. Okay, and then we have this. I think it's split up by like selfies and non-selfie cards, so this one is definitely the selfie cards. So once again, if I pull a Hoshi card, I keep it pretty much. That's kind of like my rule of thumb. And I tend to pull a lot of Hoshi too. Oh my god, this croissant card. So cute. And then lastly, just like his concept cards, which I don't have that many of. This is just like his spider cards that I got. And QR cards. All right, next binder wraps up my alt collections with Le Sserafim. So for Le Sserafim, I do collect OT5, and they are in this binder because, as you can see, this is a 10 pocket binder, so perfect for an OT5 collection. It is horizontal though, so I do have to flip it this way. But yes, let's get into this. I don't even remember where I was with my OT5 Le Sserafim collection since I need to like rewatch that video, I swear, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't that far maybe, or maybe I was definitely, I don't think it was in this binder, I'm pretty sure. I think it was maybe in a different binder, like a Muji binder, but it's complete up until Unforgiven. I still need to work on Unforgiven Japan and obviously Easy, which came out recently. So I haven't even put away any Easy cards since I unboxed that this year, but at least these are complete. I don't think Easy has that many cards either. Maybe. I think the hardest collection might be the Weavers version. I haven't looked into it at all, like photo card prices and stuff, but you know, there's like units and member cards, so it's kind of a lot. The easiest is obviously the compact because they actually give us, you know, an OT5 set for that. Yeah, and then I also have like random OT5. Wait. Oh, never mind. I don't know why I thought something, but this is like my extra OT5 Unforgiven cards that I happen to get. And then we have Fearless Japan. I might not collect OT5 for Japanese albums anymore. I think if I do like full group collections, I might just focus on like the Korean albums because it's a lot. Same thing goes for like non-album cards. Like I usually would buy like photo books and stuff because it comes with an OT5 set, but I might not do that anymore either because there's just a lot. So I think I might just complete Unforgiven Japan just so I can like complete it, and then if they release another Japanese release, hopefully maybe an original song instead of just Japanese versions of their Korean songs. But yeah, I might just stop it here just so I can focus more on their Korean album cards. And then see, this is what I mean. Like, so like Season's Greetings, for example, I bought it, so I have the full set. And then we have like, they have like a new membership kit too, which I haven't bought. This is like their Jeju photo book. And then like merch. They release a lot of merch and it is honestly pretty expensive. So definitely would need to like stop on that. Unless there's like one set that's like super cute, then I might like indulge in that. But like they also release a lot of these Polaroids as well. So yeah, I might just slow down on these because they have a lot of merch. And then they have like another like trading pack set, which I didn't buy. See, like I just didn't buy a lot of their newer things. I haven't even bought their on-off like film photo book, which I don't think I'm gonna get either. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was about to, but I don't know. And then we have some unit cards. These are just miscellaneous cards that don't like fit anywhere else, like units or just random pulls. Yes. All right, and then I have the separate binder. This was like my old little Seraphim binder because this was the only like 10 pocket solution that I had at the time until Meow Cafe had that. And also this is like really thin, so it doesn't fit a whole lot, but this is where I put my Yoonjin non-album cards, and she is my bias. I collected like a page of her Fearless cards. And then I collected some of her Anti-Fragile cards. I remember this time it was a dark time because a lot of these cards were super expensive and I was just always on the hunt on like Punjang or something. And then I joined a fixed slot group order for Unforgiven. And then I didn't buy any easy POBs. I might just collect like one page. And these are still on the way because still haven't received everything. But it's fine. And then this is from their D-Icon thing. Oh, I should put this the other way. All right, and then we have this collection. I guess I would consider Woods to be like my alt soloist because I just love this man so much. Oh my god. He has his own binder, of course. And I just love him, so I'm gonna show him next. My goal is to finish his photo card collection before he comes back from serving. So yeah, I need to steadily work on it. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's not too many cards because he doesn't have that many physical releases. But, you know, the thing is like there's not that many Woods collectors out there, so there's not a lot of photo cards up in circulation. I had a solution before, but I just delayed it for too long, so now I don't have that solution anymore. So I'll have to eventually just hunt for these cards like one by one. But yeah, I finished Whoops, and then I have some set cards. Same with Only Lovers Left. These were just from my album pulls when I bought the albums, and then also, oh, ignore all these fillers. But people have gifted me a lot of Woods cards as well, which was very generous. And Colorful Trauma has been kind of a struggle. I guess you can say I am traumatized because some cards I just can't find, like this one. And this one especially. This card is like one of the most difficult cards to find. And I'm not collecting his Digipack cards because those are out of the question as well. And then his latest release, Uri. One of my favorite albums ever. Seriously, so good. Listen to it till this day. And then these are my extra non-album cards. So like Lightstick, this is from X1, I think, the membership kit. And then just fan sign, POB cards, merch. He had a ton for Happy Woods Day. And then this is some Uri merch. And this is the Uri merch from when I went to his concert, which I really, really love. And then I also bought his Uri finale merch from Korea. It's still sitting in a candy package in my room, so I'll open that super soon, I hope. Alrighty, this one sadly does not have a collage because I didn't make it in time, but this is my Twice album cards binder because I have a lot of album cards and then I also have a lot of like POB cards, so I had to split it up. But honestly, with the way I'm collecting Twice now, I should maybe just buy like a mega binder and just, you know, like put all the cards together. Because I just like keep whatever cards that I have and then I just put them in like age order. So yeah, a little messy, but they do have a lot of cards. I've stanned Twice. Twice was actually the group that got me back into K-pop and got me into collecting and like one of my first alt groups. So I've been with them since like a little after debut actually, which is crazy because here they are now. I haven't put away any with youth cards because again that's an album I did just unbox this. I didn't do a storing photo cards video at all this year because yeah. But I will super soon after this. I just had to make this video first. Oh, I collected OT9 for Between 1 and 2, by the way. That's why I have all these OT9 sets. And then this is Ready to Be. And then this is OT9 for the Digipacks. And Chaeyoung Photobook photo cards. Okay, and then this one actually does have a collage because this is the bigger binder, so there's that. And then this is where I keep all of my OT9 sets for POBs. I think the only one I'm missing is for Twice Coaster Lane 2 because I didn't collect albums at this time. I didn't even know what like K-pop albums were really, like, you know, like photo cards and stuff. So yeah, but there were some like Merry and Happy, for example. I remember I bought the set from like Mercari Japan, and then I started collecting Twice albums starting with I think Signal. So yeah, like I remember I got Signal, and then I bought like these cards albums not during POB time, so I didn't get the cards. And then this is where I started to buy the albums during like pre-order period, so I got the POB cards. So yeah, that's why I'm missing Lane 2, and there's 2 versions of it. Like, why? I mean, I guess it makes sense now because they do it for every version, but at the time they only made 1 version per album, which is like unheard of in this time. Yeah, this one I should flip through quickly because this has definitely not changed at all. It's like the same. And then I did collect all of the unit cards for the Ready to Be Digipacks, so here they are. And then this is the only Twice Seasons greetings I own. This is from their Light Band and Light Stick. And then all of the group cards from the POB set, plus like album group cards if I ended up pulling them. And then with youth, we'll go in here very soon. And then this is the last part of my Twice collection. This is just an A5 binder with like solo releases. So we just have Nayeon and Jihyo. And I'm not sure if this is something I'm going to continue doing for like every single solo release because it's going to be a lot, but maybe. I don't know. Like Twice cards aren't like the hardest thing in the world. So we'll have to see. But I am technically missing a Jihyo card. I didn't even realize this. But yeah, I accidentally miscalculated. And then for Misamo, they had a ton of cards, and also they're pretty hard to get because some of them are like meet and greet cards, I'm pretty sure. So I just got these group cards that came with the albums that I bought because I ended up just buying their albums like resale. And these are just extra cards that don't fit in there at the end. I am just going through all of my binders that have like just one group in it. So next up we have Stray Kids. So let's flip through. I mainly collect Hyunjin because he's my bias, and then I just have like random miscellaneous cards here and there. This should be familiar because, you know, it's old. I think this is like the latest era that I left off of in my last video. So we have 5-star. I'm missing a card here. I think it's one of the Digipack cards here. And then these are the only Rockstar cards I'm missing. And then for time being, I collected his Japanese cards and also the Taiwanese cards. Just those 2. And then these are like merch cards. POBs and stuff. I bought a lot from Accident, as you can see. And then I just kind of stopped because I really like dialed down on my Stray Kids collection. And then we just have some OT8 sets. This is from like their POB postcard set. I turned them into photo cards because I really liked them. Like some of them are selfies, so I just put them in here. And then I collected some OT8 sets. I think this is actually the entirety of Ordinary because I bought a ton of Ordinary albums as well. So OT8 happened. Same with the units. And then same with Maxident. I bought a ton of Maxident albums. Yeah, clearly I don't buy a lot of extra copies anymore. That's a habit I grew out of doing because like it's just unnecessary for me. And then 5-star, I didn't collect OT for anything except for like Digipacks, which I still haven't really finished. And then this is for Rockstar. And then these are like unit cards when they used to do unit cards in their Crane albums. And then just random merch things. This is from like a long time ago though. This is one, I think this is from when I was in high school when that was released. That is crazy. I literally remember buying that set from, I think it was Sub K, literally like in my, what is it, my math class. That's when the merch dropped, so I bought it. And now I'm out of college. Oh my god. Okay, and then I just have this A5 binder of just some extra Stray Kids cards. I think I might consider putting these in that Stray Kids binder just so they're all together. I just wanted to test this binder out. I did decorate it kind of cute though, so there's that. But this is where I put my non-set cards. So like Felix is also one of my biases, so I got some of his cards here. And then these are some non-album cards. Yeah. And then I had some Lino cards as well, because he was like kind of one of my biases. I think you guys can see like a recurring theme here of like having a lot of biases. And then Chisung was actually one of my biases too, and I fully collected him at one point, and then I decided to drop the collection. But I kept some of his cards, obviously. And these are just extra cards of the other members. I pulled this card like this. The Sharpie was already on there, which was unfortunate. I couldn't get it off, not even with the Expo marker trick, which was sad. Yeah. Okay, now we have my Enhypen binder. So I collect 3 members of Enhypen. I'm honestly thinking about like downsizing to like just collecting my one bias. But I don't know, it's just, the thing is like, I just come so far with these collections. So it's like stopping midway and then like maybe selling it or like just having the cards exist in my room. That's the thing about like letting collections go and stuff. Like obviously like if I could, I would definitely like buy everything if I want to. But yeah. Oh, that's sad for Orange Blood. And then we have J non-album things. And then the second member is Jake. And that's his Orange Blood progress. If you guys saw that video, I got so many Jake cards. And then last member is Hangwoo. Also sad progress, only 1 card. And these are all the group cards I pulled. And then if I ever got like sets of things, I put the remaining members back here. And this is my Chungwon page because he's like a bias wrecker. So these are just cards I've ended up with. Same with like these cards. And then These are just units from the Google package. Yeah. Okay, we are down to our last 2 dedicated big binders for like one group. So next up we have New Jeans. They are also in this 5 pocket or 10 pocket binder because they have 5 members. And yeah, that's a cute little keyring that I put from the season's greetings. And for New Jeans, I pretty much just collect album cards because, you know, as you all know, it's so easy. Because they give everything full sets all around, which honestly, now at this point, I feel like I wish every single group did that. There are actually more groups that are giving out sets of photo cards. I don't know, maybe they got influenced by that. Like, hey, maybe giving full sets would make people want to buy the album more because, you know, it's more photo cards. But I feel like it encourages, you know, like full group collecting in a sense. But yeah, hopefully they never like break this like trend that they're doing. I mean, they're doing fine with it. So, I mean, why fix what's not broken? Am I right? But anyways, this is OMG. And then I also had some New Jeans like merch related cards and stuff like season greetings because of the sheer amount of cards you get. But yeah, I might just like tone it down and just focus on my alt groups for non-album cards. And then this is their latest era Get Up. Is it weird that I'm flipping it this way, like with 2 hands? I feel like I kind of need to because the pages are so big. And then this is from their season's greetings from last year, their first season's greetings. And I don't even think I put away their newest season's greetings cards because I haven't put away any season's greetings cards in general. And then this is also from their light stick that I got. And then I think this is from, yeah, Bunny's Camp set. Oh, which is their membership kit that I got last year. And then this is from the Bunny's Camp merch set. Last dedicated binder. This is also a pretty big binder, but I got this as like a product to review from Meow Cafe. And it's actually a really nice quality binder. It's huge though, but this is for my Zero Base 1 collection. Oh, the camera is not right, my bad. My Zero Base 1 collection. This also fits the 10 pocket pages. That's why the binder is so big, but I just put these 9 pocket pages in here for this specific collection because, you know, not to bring out the T word, temporary group, but I feel like this would be nice to have its own binder once they, not even gonna say it, but you know, inevitably. But yeah, I haven't, oh wait, actually this is their latest era. They're about to have a comeback actually, but that's all I have for Melting Point. And then this is, I collect mainly non-album things for Teta because he's my top bias. And then I also have multiple biases. I like ZB1 has been on my top radar lately. Yeah, it's bad in terms of financial decisions, but my next bias is Hanbin. So I tend to collect some of his non-album things. And then my third bias is Matthew, which I mainly collect only his album cards for. And then if I just so happen to get non-album things, I put it in there. And then this is where I have like some OT9 sets for like this Digipack set, for example. And then these are just additional extra cards that I happen to get. And they're all in these really pretty Sakura sleeves. And then just extra cards in the back that don't fit. But yes, can't wait for their new era. I'm honestly so excited. Okay, now for big binders, we're gonna get into groups that share a binder basically. I think this is the only boy group one that I have left, which is for EXO and BTS. So yeah, because obviously these binders nowadays don't get a lot of updates, so they fit in this one binder. And even if they do, I still have some space here. But yeah, first up we have EXO, and my bias is Kai. So I try to collect, well, I do collect all of his Korean album cards right here. Pretty up to date. Except for Exist, which I still... When was Exist era? Oh my god. And then same thing with all of his solo album cards. So that was Kai, Peaches, and then now Rover. I miss him. I know EXO recently had a fan meeting though, which was really exciting. I saw some clips here and there. And then we have some extra cards in the back for Kai, and then these are just extra cards of the other members. So I have like some Baekhyun solo cards because I really love his solo music, and then just random unit and solo things. I don't collect like every single one because it's like a lot, but just from time to time when I like these cards from Exist, I also decided to keep. There's this one Kyungsu card. I know he's making a solo comeback under his new company, which I'm excited about. I've seen all the concept pictures and they're so nice. So I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything from it, but I definitely will be tuning in, of course. And then now we get into BTS. So my bias is V. So here we have his Korean card collection. And then these are also like photo book stuff. Oh my god, y'all, I'm so stupid. I did end up buying BTS's Tear vinyl. It was like stored somewhere in my room where I forgot about it. It was out of my peripheral vision, so I didn't open it on camera. Like, I was supposed to open it in my recent collective haul video on my second channel, but I completely forgot. So that's why the vinyl card isn't here. I just have her, but I will have to open that. Oh my god, I actually was so dumb for that. I didn't even realize. But anyways, now we get into his solo cards for Layover. Again, collecting was pretty easy because they ended up giving us the full set. Thank God, because like I think V's was the only solo release where like they gave us like these full sets and stuff. So yeah, just so happened to be my bias. Thank God. And then these are just extra cards that I have of V, and then extra cards of the other members, because BTS was also another group that I stand getting back into K-pop. It was like BTS and Twice. They were my two old and only groups that I stand at the time. So I had some extra cards from back then. I collected that full set of self cards. Answer. Oh my god, my bad. I forgot about the name. Love Yourself Answer. That's what I meant. And then just some D-Icon cards. And this is from the full group photo book, her vinyl, group cards, and just these bigger I usually don't put bigger inclusions like with my photo card stuff, but these were like, you know, like this was like the random thing we got in this album, and then this is like the group card, if you will, and then this rare standee from Map of the Soul, Persona, same with this. And then I collected OT7 for the Wings Polaroids, so I just put them all here. Yeah, they had like some weirder inclusions in some of the cards, in some of the albums. Not weird, but like not photo cards at the time. Oh, these, oh my god, these used to be where I put the IDs. I should take these out right now. But I put the IDs in like a separate storage solution. And then they just like to make these obnoxiously large cards, so I have to put these in the back here in these 8 pocket pages. But this was when I went to Vegas and I saw them in concert. It was so fun. I have an entire vlog about that, so if you want to check that out, check it out, because it's honestly a really fun vlog. I've literally vlogged my entire trip there, so yeah. Anyways, okay, and then I actually do have a separate binder for their solo releases, excluding V because he's already in there. But these are the cards I collect for their solo releases, since I like all of their solo releases. So here it is, starting off with RM solo, Indigo, as well as their photo books. I collected all 7 of the photo books, so yeah. Then we have the Astronaut, and then August D, D-Day, and then Jack in the Box. I did get Hope on the Street Volume 1, just haven't opened it yet. And then Face, then, oh, I collected all of his cards for Jungkook's because I think I got like extra copies for some reason, and then Golden, which I think I pretty much have all the cards for, right? Isn't this everything? Okay, to end off our big binder collections, we have my last 3 binders, which are my girl group binders. Yes, I have 3 binders now for my girl groups because it's gotten to that point. So yes, here is the first one, starting off with this beautiful red velvet collage that I made. One of my favorite collages, and I organized it by debut order for the groups, so that's why it starts off with red velvet. And yeah, my bias is Yeti, and I did not finish Chill Kill, that's the thing, but I did end up collecting her Kino cards as well because they did a repress of it, so that's how I got I think this is the Bad Boy Kino, and then I also got the Reviv Festival 2 Kino. I'm not sure if that was in the last update. And then I collected her SMCU cards for that year, as well as this year. And then that's all I got for Chill Kill. Also her Japanese cards, because they only have, I think these 3 are the only Japanese release cards that they have, so I just ended up getting those. And then these are my like solo work/unit cards that I got. And then this is when I got some OT5 sets for birthday, and then these are for Chill Kill, which I'm just missing the other sets for the Chill Kill bag version. I haven't traded that yet. And then just some miscellaneous cards. This is like my Irene page because I pull her a lot, surprisingly, and so I just kind of keep some of her cards because they're my fave. They're so pretty. And then this is for Got the Beat. Okay, next up we have Blackpink. Not too much has happened, I'm pretty sure, because they haven't had a comeback since Born Pink, which is this. So kind of sad, I know. I'm pretty sure the only release that's like new for my collection is Chizu's solo debut, so that's like, oh, and also the Blackpink game OST, which I got this version for it. I know they have a bunch of other like versions for their game, but I only just got that one because I don't collect like Blackpink super seriously. It's mainly just their albums. And then these are the remaining like OT4 photo cards that I have. So they're light stick cards, membership. And then I have the other members' solos here. So we have like Rosé solo cards, as well as like other cards that I get of hers. And then Lisa. We have 2 pages. And then Jisoo. Clearly they increased the amount of cards that you get. So that's why Jisoo has so many. I got a lot of POBs too, surprisingly. And then this page of group cards. And since Jennie's solo didn't have any like photo cards, I just kept her inclusions here that I pulled. And yeah, and then we have ITZY. So for ITZY, I collect Ryujin. I think I'm slightly behind on this because I didn't finish collecting all the Kill My Doubt cards. Yeah, this is Cheshire. And this is Kill My Doubt. And then Born to Be happened, which I didn't get any cards for at all, which is sad. And then these are cards for the remaining members again. So like any extra sets that I get or any extra photo cards that I pull, they just end up back here. Binder number 2 has this aespa collage. I also really like this collage, it's really cute. And this one, we start off with Stacy Girls. So for Stacy, I collect J. So these are her album cards. And then I used to collect J, like just fill up a page or like row. So like this was So Bad, and then a So Bad POB, and then like there was Statum, Stereotype, now I kind of don't really do that anymore. I just focus on collecting the album cards mainly, and then sometimes I get POBs from like group orders here and there. So yeah, I'm still working on Teen Fresh. And then these are just extra like non-album cards for Jay, which I rarely get. And then we also have Isa, since I also collect her cards. Mainly just album cards again, but there could be some POBs here and there. And then if I ever get sets for the remaining members, you already know, they just go in the back like this. And then these were like extra POBs that I got from like Korea when I bought extra albums, so I just use it as a little filler. And then now we get into my aespa collection. So my bias is Karina. I used to collect a lot of her non-album cards, but again, trying to focus less on like not my ults. But sometimes if like aespa drops really cute merch, which they do quite often, like a lot of their merch is really cute, so sometimes I splurge and I get some. Like I try to collect all of her holos too. So you can see this is my holo collection. And then these are just, I think it's organized by like, these are like album related POB cards or non-album cards. And then these are like merch cards. Yeah, some of her photo cards are so pretty, like this baguette one, this like teddy bear one, this one. There's so many cute ones, so that's why it's really hard for me to resist. And then we also have some collab cards from Mediheal and Cleo. And these are for Season's Greetings. And then these are for OT4 like sets, I guess. So if I get like a full set of cards for the members, I just put them 3 members here in order. Because it's more satisfying that way. And then, yeah, oh, it's still sets. Oh, actually, this technically isn't a set, but it just happened to work out like this, so that's why it's like that. It's based on my pulls, and then these are just merch cards as well as Season's Greetings. And the collab cards. And then these are extra cards separated by members. So first we have some extra Giselle cards. I tend to keep my pulls a lot. And then Winter. And then Ning Ning. And then just 2 group. These are stickers technically, but they're like group cards. All right, the last big binder for this collection video is my 3rd girl group binder, which I made recently. So I made a really cute NMIXX collage from their recent album. It's so like pink. I love it. And this only has IVE and NMIXX. I might consider putting Kiss of Life in here actually, even though I mainly just like keep my pulls for Kiss of Life just to fill up this binder a little more. I might put them in here later. But for now, it just has the 2 groups. So first we have IVE. And for IVE, I collect Yujin and Wonyoung. And oh yeah, this is just a little behind for, I'm not sure what, I think this might have been like for a POB for IM. I'm pretty sure I have all the IM album cards. And then I'm still working on IVE Mine. I did buy a couple of cards, I just haven't put them away yet. And they are about to have another comeback with IVE Switch. So I'm excited for that. And then this is Wonyoung. And then you already know, extra cards that I keep. Yeah, I have a problem of like not getting rid of extra cards that I pull of my non-biases and stuff. It's because I like the whole group, you know? So it's really hard for me to like just let them go. I want every single card ever. And then we have NMIXX. So this is my Lily collection since she's my bias. And then I'm really, this is like so behind. Like this is for a Midsummer NMIXX's Dream. And then I didn't even set up for FE304 break. And then these are just extra Entwerf cards that I have, as well as just some miscellaneous cards. Like some of these cards are from when I went to the Hello 82 fan sign that they did in LA during their debut era. And then just some extra cards, POBs and whatnot. Okay, that was all of my big binders. How many was that? I don't even know. Okay, we're gonna get into my smaller binders now. This is like the only like A5 wide binder I have, so I'm just gonna show it right now. This is for my Rise collection. I did decide to collect OT7 for Rise, and I mean, so far they only have one physical era, and obviously there's some things happening with, you know, stuff, so the future is a little shaky right now, but I wanted to test out an A5 wide binder, and I thought this was the perfect collection because I collect Seungchan, because he's my bias, and then there's like 6 other members, so that's why I put them in here. I did collect Seungchan when he debuted in NCT because he was one of my biases, so it kind of carried over to Rise. And so we start off with his NCT cards. It kind of works out in this like 3 pattern, which I really like. And then I also have some extra cards like SMCU. And then obviously I have to get some Sanrio cards because you know me and Sanrio. And then just, oh, and then I just have these 2 Shotaro cards that I ended up getting. And then these are for Seungchan's like get a guitar cards. I don't have a lot of them. I just have some US exclusive ones here. But yeah, I really need to catch up. And then I also decided to get some Get a Guitar POBs, although I was planning on getting like almost all of them, but I think I might not do that anymore. But I did collect a fair amount of them though. They were decently priced. So yeah, I guess you can kind of ignore a lot of these fillers. And I do want to get his Toxaxi cards. I just haven't gotten to that either. And then there's obviously Love 119 cards. So many. And this is from their debut exhibition. And then this is where my OT7 collection would be once I get all the cards. And then these are just extra cards that I pulled. Like, I bought a lot of US exclusive cards, so I ended up keeping a lot of them because I really like Rise. So I just put them back here. And then just some extra POBs. So yeah, I'm not sure about the fates of this collection because once again, there's some stuff happening at this moment, but we shall see. And then this is my Kiss of Life collection. I mainly just keep my pulls and then I get some POBs. I don't, even though my bias is Nati, I don't like collect all of her cards. I'm just okay with like keeping my pulls pretty much. Since again, I like the whole group, so I don't want to stress over another collection. But yeah, I haven't gotten their newest album yet. I will get it very soon though, because I love Midas Touch. It's so freaking good. It's like one of my favorite songs of this year. Oh my god, I can't stop listening to it. And once again, I think I might move this collection to my 3rd girl group binder. These 2 A5 binders are for my TXT collection. When I restarted my TXT collection, I thought I would try it in an A5 binder, which is why they have always been in here. And low-key, I might keep it that way. So yeah. First up, we have Subin's binder. He gets his own binder because they have a lot of cards and I have a lot of Subin cards, so you know, he needs his own. But he is my bias, so yeah. So these are his album cards. And then I also put some extra cards here and there. And I'm also behind on this because, you know, they just had their comeback and then I didn't even finish Free Fall. Now I'm like 2 eras behind. My goal was to finish an era before they have a comeback, but clearly that hasn't been working out, so that's awkward. And then this is when I also collected some Subin non-album cards. I don't really do it anymore, but yeah. And these are from like their season's greetings or like deco kits, photo books. And then these are like bigger things in the back. All right, and to match, this is where I put the remaining members of TXT's photo cards in this blue composition A5 binder. I think this is an age order, so yeah, first up we have Yeonjun. I tend to pull a lot of Yeonjun cards actually, and he is my second bias, so it kind of works out. So these are his cards. And then it transitions into... Oh, wait, no. I put Yeonjun's cards first, like all together, because he's my second bias, and then now it's in like age/era order. So yeah. If that makes sense. So depending on the cards that I pull, I put them like this. Throwback to when these were their photo cards. Luckily they fit perfectly in these like 2 pocket pages, so it kind of works out. All right, next A5 binder, we are gonna go through my Mingi ATEEZ collection. Now for Mingi, I did collect ATEEZ at one point fully, and then I stopped, and then I started getting into their music after like 1 or 2 eras, so I buy their albums like spontaneously, so that's what it is. But Mingi is my bias, so yeah, I did end up keeping all of the cards that I pulled previously, or collected previously. So I collected him up until like this point right here. Which now that I'm looking at it, it's not that much. But it felt like a long time. And then I did some trades when I like pulled, or when I bought the photo, what am I saying? When I bought the albums, and I did some trades here and there, so that's why I have a lot of Mingi cards. And so that's the Mingi part. And then now these are just, once again, extra cards that I pull. They have a lot of cute cards. They do a lot of like prop cards, which I really like. And then we just have some miscellaneous POBs. And then this is when I used to do these group cards in like every album. Okay, this is my 50/50 collection, and this is pretty much just gonna be it for 50/50. Like, they obviously only had 2 collecting eras, and I really liked their music, as you guys know, and I decided to collect OT4, but then, you know, unfortunate events happened, and so I decided to just stop at Cupid, obviously, and then yeah, so this is going to be the complete 50/50 collection. So first off, we have their debut album, which is still one of my favorite albums. It's so good. I'm just flipping through this is a little bittersweet. But with the help of a friend, I was able to collect a lot of their cards. This technically is like missing because this was like one of their only selfie POB sets during debut era. But this card is probably impossible to find, so I don't mind not having it. And then we get into Cupid, where they went absolutely insane. And so did I, trying to collect almost all of their POBs. Like, I thought they were going to have the same amount of POBs as debut era, so I was going to collect OT4 for it, but then they just kept... Oh, it starts here. This is the first POB set. And then they just kept doing more and more. And so at one point, I just switched to only my bias. So yeah, that's why there's a lot of OT4 POB sets here. I like the variety of their POBs though. Like, they gave us a lot of different outfits and stuff, which is why it was way more tempting to collect. These 2 are probably my favorite sets, that one and this one. And yeah, you can see now I just have 1 member, and then these are just extras as well. So yes, this is probably the only time you're gonna see my 50/50 collection because I don't think it's necessary to show it every year. It's not gonna change. So now these next few A5 binder collections are pretty much like retired collections almost. Like I'm not really gonna like fully focus on these collections, but I still have them, so I'm still gonna show them. So yeah, just keep that in mind. For example, we have Billie. I'm not sure I'm gonna continue collecting them anymore, but since I do like them still, I might just like keep the cards. So it's like retired in a way. I don't know. Or depending on the future, if I really like a comeback and I really want to buy the album, then I'm gonna do so. But it's not like a priority or anything. So yeah, anyways, for Billie, my bias is Shun. So I did collect all of her album cards at one point, and then I restricted myself to like one album per comeback. So like starting here. And then yeah, now it's gonna be like, I don't know if I'm gonna continue buying Billie albums, but I still like these cards and they're like a part of my collection. So I'll also show them in this video. And then the other members who I have extra cards for. And then we have my Kep1er collection, who I don't collect anymore, but my bias is Yujin. So again, I did collect all of her album cards at some point. Same with Hikaru. Hikaru was also one of my biases. And then, yeah. I still like listen to their music and stuff. It's just like I can't like financially like collect every single group that I like, so I have to make some tough decisions. But yeah, I still like keeping the cards though because, you know, I can't let go of things clearly. Okay, this is my VV's binder. Same thing, like I used to just buy the albums for VV's and then like keep my pulls pretty much. And then I haven't bought their most recent album actually, but I really did like it though. Maniac, such a good song, such a bop. But this might be like the end of my VV's collection. But I still like will like them, of course. So yeah, I pretty much stopped at Various. Okay, I believe this is the last A5 binder actually. So this is my DKZ Chaechan collection. I think the only recent thing that I got for DKC was Chaechan's solo debut, which I still haven't opened. Technically, I have it. I just haven't opened it yet on camera because I haven't done my K-Addy haul. But I think that also might be the last of my Chaechan collection. I know they recently had a comeback, but yeah. Again, a lot of these decisions are not because I like lose interest. Like I love collecting. It's just I have to like, you know, I have to know my boundaries when it comes to collecting what I want. So yeah, it's just a decision I have to make. Not because I dislike them or lost my interest. Oh, these dog photo cards, by the way, so iconic. It's just I have to, for the sake of money. Money, money, money. That's the big thing. So yeah, hopefully no hard feelings to anyone in the comments. Oh, I also have some Soham cards because they were in Semantic Error together. So when I bought the merch cards, I just put them here. It's collect book time. So yes, now we get to the last point of my video, which are my collect books. These are just for like micro collections. So again, I casually buy a lot of albums and I need to put them away. I really like collecting collect books, so that's why I decided to put them in here. Although some of these desperately need an upgrade, so after this, I'm definitely gonna upgrade a lot of these. Like you'll see, to like bigger binders. So these are the collect books I'm going to show. I technically do have more collect books that have photo cards in them. I'm only going to show like collect books that I like consider as a part of my collection, you know, because I do get some miscellaneous cards here and there for groups I don't really like collect necessarily. So I don't want to like confuse anyone by like, you know, showing them and then they're to be like, oh, you stand this group, like are you gonna unbox their album, buy, collect them, blah blah. So yeah, I'll explain as I go. So like for example, this is my Yena collect book. It's literally about to burst, so this is definitely a collection I'm gonna put probably in an A5 binder because I just buy her albums since I really like her music. So, and her aesthetic as well. It's one of my faves. So yeah, like Yena is a collection I just like buy albums for, and then I keep my pulls, as well as like POVs and stuff. But yeah, her like styling, her eras are always my favorite, and I love her music. So I did buy her latest album, Good Morning. I think the signed albums from M-Wave are at my K-Addy right now, and then I have the platform version in my room, so I'll be opening those soon. But this just goes up to Hate XX era. So yeah, I'll definitely have to move her. It'll be nice to like organize these cards in a 4-pocket page too, because a lot of these match and I want to like lay it out nicely. Sorry if I'm like flipping through this awkwardly. Now this is my shiny collect book for when I get shiny related things. So like this is from their Don't Call Me album that I bought a really long time ago. And then I think this is from Hard, his SM Mini, yeah. And then I got some of Key's solos because I really liked it. And then these are some Temin cards. Is this? Oh yeah, I put his Guilty cards in here because I bought some of his albums. And then in this composition notebook collect book, we have my (G)I-DLE cards. (G)I-DLE is like a very, very sparse collection. Like I'm pretty sure these are just like POBs that I managed to get. And then I bought like their I Feel the Queen version card. I mean album, because it was really cool and I really liked Queen card. But yeah, I don't really collect (G)I-DLE like that seriously, so that's why they just have a little collect book. Wait, I still enjoy their music and stuff, so I'm just including it in this video. Yeah, these are my pulls from I Feel era. This is my Tawon from SF9 collect book, since he is my bias from SF9, and I do like SF9 and their music I've had for a really long time. I was like considering collecting SF9 for a while, and then this is me biting the bullet and just getting some miscellaneous Tawon cards because he's so cute. He has like one of my favorite voices in K-pop. It's like so distinct for me. Like I just love hearing his lines in SF9 songs. So yeah, a lot of his cards are really cute too. Yeah, that's my mini Tawon collection. And then this is my A-Pink collection, since again I really like A-Pink. They've been one of my favorite groups since childhood, basically. Growing up I always listened to them, so I got like a few copies of some albums, and then I also got the Chobom Unit album because that was also an iconic debut. So good. And the concept was so pretty. It actually had a lot of cards though. And then these are just some miscellaneous A-Pink cards that I got. Okay, P1 Harmony now. I like rarely get their albums too. I listen to P1 Harmony a lot. I did get their recent album. You guys may have seen it in my recent album haul video. I got Killing It because I loved that comeback. I haven't put the cards away though. So yeah, but these are the cards that I have for now. I like get their albums from time to time. Oh, my bias is Intak, by the way. I feel like I've been forgetting to say some of my biases. Another one of my childhood favorite groups growing up, Soneashide or Girls' Generation. So this is for when I get like either like solo albums for like Taeyeon, or when I get Soneashide related things. So like this is from their album Forever One, which was iconic. Oh, did not realize there was a gap there. Oops. And then I did buy like some older albums, so that's what these cards are from. That's Lil Touch. And then these are like merch cards, I think. Yeah, I had to get these cards. So pretty. And then this is from Hyoyeon's Solo Deep. This, oh my god, I'm obsessed with, oh wait, this kind of goes hand in hand. She's like, the dog is so cute. I didn't even plan that. And then this is from Got the Beat. Okay, this is my treasure collect. Oh yeah, ignore the fact this is BTS. BTS solo cards used to be in here, so that's why this is on here. But this was like, treasure is like on and off for me. I really liked their last comeback, so my bias is Asahi, and I got some Asahi cards. Oh, Asahi and Chaehyuk. So I just got some cute cards here and there just to have. I used to collect treasure when they debuted, and then I stopped, and now it's just this. Sorry if like the reflections are really bad. I'm trying. The last 3 collect books all go together. This is the boys collection. So clearly, since there's 3 collect books, I'm gonna have to upgrade this one, but I will show you guys. So my bias is Hanu, so that's why he has his own collect book. I just get like the boys either albums or like photo cards here and there. It's like very spontaneous. A lot of these are just spontaneous collecting. These aren't like I'm gonna collect everything for it or like buy every single release. It's just whatever I want, I will get if I can. So yeah, that's the case with Hanu and a lot of the other collect books that you guys saw. Because I don't want to pressure myself into collecting like every single thing for every single group as much as I want to, of course. This is just more casual. So if I miss something, I'm like, it's fine. I mainly just like got cards that I thought were really cute. So he's like holding a lot of things like this Pepero card, Jenga. It's always them holding stuff, clearly. And then I also get some of his like Meta Heal cards because I think he's like an ambassador for Meta Heal, so they always have these really cute cards. There's this Kuromi card. Is it in here? I'm not sure if I put it away yet. But that card is so cute. Yeah, it's not in here, but I have it. And then my other biases are in here. So for example, Q is another one of my biases, or Changmin. So I have some of his cards. And then we have Chuyan. This also might be out of order too, because since it's a collect book, I can't really arrange it that well. I guess you can call this kind of like my bias line in a sense. It's like we also have New and Youngwoon. Yeah, it is out of order. All right, and to end off this long ass video, the final collect book, which has the remaining members of the boys. So again, these are mainly just pulls and such. Alrighty, you guys. I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't know why it feels like I'm missing something. But yeah, those were all of my binders and all my collections. Oh my god, I need to do like a final head count of how many binders and stuff that was. But yes, that is it. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you so much for waiting for this video. I know we're literally approaching May now. It's honestly embarrassing. I would need to do my like 6-month, like half year update in like 2 months, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because this update is pretty recent. I don't think my collection is gonna change that much, so we'll see though. But anyways, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below for more videos like this. I'm sorry if my voice was like a little like off or my energy's a little low. I'm like dealing with a cough, which is why this video took so long to film, because I'm like hacking it up every second. But yeah, thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Mwah.